Okay, so when you hear the phrase workplace accident, what's the first thing that pops into your head? For most of us, it's probably medical bills, right? But that is just scratching the surface. Today, we're diving deep to uncover the true cost of an accident. And trust me, it's almost always way more than you think.
On the face of it, it seems like such a simple question. A worker gets hurt, there are some doctor's bills, maybe they miss a few days of work. Simple. But the reality, oh, it's so much more complex and frankly, a whole lot more expensive than most businesses ever realize.
Look, at the end of the day, it's simple. Every single accident costs money. There are absolutely no exceptions. But these costs really break down into two totally different categories. And understanding that difference, well, that's the key to seeing the entire terrifying picture. And this is where that classic iceberg analogy just hits the nail on the head. You've got the direct costs. That's the visible tip of the iceberg. It's the stuff you can easily see, the stuff you can measure. But then there's what's hiding beneath the surface, the indirect costs. And just like a real iceberg, that's the part that's way bigger and a whole lot more dangerous.
So, all right, let's start with the obvious stuff. Let's talk about those direct costs, that visible part of the iceberg that everyone immediately thinks of when something goes wrong.
Yeah, these are the things you can actually write a check for, right? First aid supplies, sick pay for the person who got hurt, fixing whatever equipment got busted. They definitely hurt the budget, no doubt about it, but at least you can put a number on them. They're predictable. Okay, but hang on. Because if you think that's the end of the story, you're missing the biggest, most damaging part of the financial hit. The costs that can truly cripple a company, they're not even on this list. So now, let's take a look at what's really lurking below the waterline. We're talking about the indirect costs, that massive, hidden bulk of the iceberg that can, and I mean this literally, sink a business if you're not paying attention. I mean, just look at this list. It is staggering when you actually stop to think about it. The lost time alone, managers pulled away from their actual jobs to investigate and file reports. Or what about the hit to team morale when a coworker gets hurt? How do you even begin to put a price tag on that drop in productivity? You can't, really, but the impact is absolutely enormous. You know, another way to wrap your head around this is to ask a simple question. What can you actually get insurance for? Sure, your policy might cover fire damage or medical claims. You can transfer that risk. But all the other stuff, the sick pay, the overtime to catch up, the wasted materials, that's all coming straight out of your pocket. And that, right there, is the gut punch. So many of these huge, impactful costs are completely uninsurable. You cannot buy a policy to fix bad morale. You can't file a claim for the damage done to your company's reputation. These are the costs that hit your bottom line hard with no safety net. Which brings us to what might just be the most destructive hidden cost of all, the damage to your company's good name, the reputation that you have spent years, maybe decades building. I'm serious, just take a second and think about that. How much is the trust you've built with your customers, with your own team, with the entire community? How much is that worth in dollars and cents? It's priceless, isn't it? And the simple, brutal answer is, you can't. There's no insurance policy for trust. And once you lose it, it is incredibly, incredibly difficult and expensive to ever earn back, if you even can. So if you can't insure against these massive company-killing risks, what's left? What's the alternative? Well, the only real option is to stop them from ever happening in the first place, and that has to start at the very top. This quote really says it all, doesn't it? While every single person has a part to play in staying safe, the ultimate responsibility, the buck, stops with the employer. Leadership cannot just delegate safety away. They have to own it. And you have to understand, prevention isn't some one-time fix. It's not a poster on the wall. It's an active, constant process. It's built on these fundamental pillars: a safe place to work, safe equipment, reliable procedures, and a team that is competent, well-trained, and properly supervised. And this, right here, is the key takeaway from all of this. If you view safety as just another line item expense, you're missing the entire point. It's an investment. It's an investment that protects your people, and it protects your business from all those hidden, uninsurable costs that do the real damage. So the question isn't, can you afford to invest in safety? It's, how can you possibly afford not to?